In today's video, I am going to be breaking down the Miami Heat and their offensive strategy for this year's NBA playoffs. Let's get down and let's check out how the Miami Heat really run their offense and how you can also run your offense as well. So what you will see a lot of is the Miami Heat running a lot of their offense out of the high post with Adebayo. And from there, what you're going to see in this play is something that is very, very good. I really like this. So after that pass into Adebayo, we have Dragic setting a pin down screen for David Robinson. Of course, Robinson's one of the best shooters, so they're always going to be worried about him popping out for a three-point shot. However, if he can fake and then pop back down, as we see here in this clip, and then uses that fake to his advantage, he may be able to get some layups. But against Milwaukee, they're going to have some issues with that because Lopez is usually going to be guarding Adebayo, and when that happens, he's going to be dropping off quite quickly. He's a pretty good lateral defender. Now, with this screen down by Butler, this is going to leave a few players open who are notable three-point shooters in the corner, and that's what we have here. You could see this with Duncan Robinson in the corner. We may see this with Tyler Herro in the corner, but there are quite a few options for them. Now in this next play, once again, they're going to be using Adebayo quite a bit. So they use him here as a screen. It didn't necessarily work out. I'm not too sure if he was actually trying to mess with a Butler screen, but we do get a pass into Adebayo finally at the point. Now after this, he does do a quick, I call this a butt screen, totally legal. And then they loop around. We have Dragic who cuts down, and then on this side we have, I'll rewind it just a bit, we'll have Duncan Robinson who pops out, gets that pass from Adebayo. Adebayo turns wherever that defender is of Duncan Robinson's. What we're going to see is for Duncan Robinson to go the opposite way. So of course, if his defender was right here, Adebayo would be setting the screen. Duncan Robinson would be going over towards this side for the three. However, his defender went and tried to cheat through the screen, in which case Adebayo has to turn around, and then he's able to get that screen set so that Duncan Robinson can jack up the three, and Duncan Robinson's pretty well automatic from the three-point line. Moving off ball is extremely important for the Miami Heat. Now we see the entry pass into Adebayo from Duncan Robinson, and then he's able to then have a staggered or even a double screen. I more or less call this a wall screen for Duncan Robinson to pop up. Now the reason behind this is you're going to see at least one of these two players, their player hedging out to defend against the pass to Duncan Robinson, because he's going to jack up that three. However, what we do see is because they tend to hedge quite hard on Duncan Robinson, one of those screeners can pop off and get himself an easy three from the corner. Now this is an interesting play here. We have Now in this next play, it's quite interesting. We have Dragic who is attacking the left side, and then we have Jimmy Butler who sets that screen. This is quite interesting because they're setting a screen for the player to shoot a corner three, but something that many people don't actually know is the fact that Dragic is actually a very good three-point shooter from the corner. Now, what I would really like to see is Adebayo popping out to the three, because, of course, if his man actually fights through and gets to play defense on that shot, we would need Adebayo to be able to hit the three. Now, I know Adebayo is not a very good three-point shooter, but what that could run is a quick pass out to Adebayo for another dribble handoff for a three up top. Now, they could run something like that, and I have seen them run very similar, same as the Raptors run something similar as well. But it would be nice to see Adebayo shooting some threes and hitting them. Now, this is another very good play. We have Duncan Robinson setting a screen down to the player in the corner who's going to then pop up off the corner. Now, when Dragic comes off the corner, everyone's going to be really focusing on Duncan Robinson, not Dragic. He's going to be leaking out towards that corner. Now, because a lot of players are kind of slightly worried, of course, we do have one chaser, and of course the chaser is going to get screened by Adebayo. That's a nice brush screen, possibly moving screen, and then Dragic is able to hit the shot that he's really well known for, which is roughly around the three-point line. This is his go-to shot. This is a shot that he likes to hit that in the corner threes. And coming off of a corner pin down from Duncan Robinson is going to be very crucial, in my opinion, to their success in this year's playoffs. One thing that Adebayo does really well is being able to battle in the low post. He can't get those rebounds over top of those 7-footers from Milwaukee, but he can tap it out to three-point shooters who can then take that shot or at least get running defenders who are running and jumping at him, and then he can hit up other players. For example, we have Dragic in the corner, which is his shot, and he can hit those shots with his eyes closed. Make sure to go check out all of the equipment that we use down in the description below. I hope that this video has helped you become a better player, as well as coach and team. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.